So this is the running drill that I've set up. Obviously, everyone knows what running is. Super simple exercise. There's a few key things that I want you to focus on when you do it though. So what we're going to do differently here compared to just running off and doing, I don't know, however far you want to do. When you think about how we actually land and how we regenerate force. So when ankle injuries happen, it's quite common for people to change how they actually land with their feet. You might have felt that, you might not have felt that as you recover from injury, but what tends to happen is, let's say that my arm is the floor here, you'll have that heel strike and then this roll of the foot forward. That's okay. That's okay at lower speeds, on flat surfaces. You might not notice any real issues with that. However, we want to train you slightly differently here. So if you're having ankle sprains, you are going to be more likely to experience them again in the future. Obviously, by doing this course, you've taken control of that, and we should actually be in a better place than where you ever were before by actually taking this seriously and doing it. So what we want to do is change how you land. It's going to be a bit of a weird feeling, and it will probably be quite tiring initially, particularly in the calf muscles at the back of the lower leg. They will start to fatigue quite quickly. So what I want you to do, so this is the floor, instead of landing with the heel first and rolling forward, I actually just want you to land middle of the foot and just like springing off the toes. So those heels never actually hit the floor. So it's like that. That's the idea. That's probably not a great demonstration, but you get the idea. So what's going to happen is you're going to get a pre-activation of the ankle muscles. So they're going to be contracting and controlling the ankle position even before you land. There's a little bit of research showing that after an ankle sprain, the muscles that stop you from rolling your foot or rolling your ankle again don't actually contract fast enough to stop it happening. So if you were going a little bit faster, maybe you're playing football again, maybe you're playing rugby, whatever it is, any kind of sport that requires some kind of maximal sprinting, some change of direction, those muscles need to be already activating before you land. So by retraining how you land, going a bit more forefoot and contracting the calf muscles as you go, that sort of thing will be prevented. Bit of a weird one to try out. Give it a go. You can do it on a treadmill to start off with. Obviously, you know it's nice and flat, nice and straight. Feel free to move it over into outdoor running, and then eventually you might want to try and move to more like a trail run if that's something you are interested in. And obviously there's uneven ground, things like that. But take your time with it. It is difficult, and it is a weird feeling to train yourself out of, especially if you've been moving slightly differently for your whole life before that. So take your time with it. Make sure that you are doing it correctly. There's no point going, that'll do. Make sure it's right. Make sure that you're landing forefoot first and rolling forward like that, using that front of your foot as almost like a spring to keep propelling you forward. And yeah, if you have any questions, any feedback or anything, just let me know and I will help you out.